Let's get it, man.
Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGurk Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start.
This winning game right, man. I'm trying to get me a. I need to win a majority of these games. All these games, actually. I'm trying to get that natty Dynasty too, man.
Okay, ready? Moves. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Silver. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
Come on, running back. You need a better juke move than that. You ain't even juking for real.
The give to the tailback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That should be first, man.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And the Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, you got to hold on to him.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Fires to the middle. It's complete. And it's a
I'll see you, my boy.
He's got enough for the first down.
I'll see you out there.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Now improvising. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Good catch, boy.
Complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I need defense to show it right here.
Offense in a bunch
It's not
formation.
working with for real.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Fields. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. They'll go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Muscling ahead on third and short. Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibbs.
Damn, I didn't think he was going to stop right there.
Nice game.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create
better linebacker
in a
though.
variety of ways.
All
You
day.
just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The throw. It's complete to the left. Tripped up for the tackle.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Running into the open space. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Take that.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Got it.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He made the catch past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be fourth down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but
You got to punt that.
I think just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Dang, man. He caught that in bounds. That would have been too nice.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's Gibbs. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Runs through the tackle. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've put one in
I
the
got to
books.
make him
Let's have a
fumble
look
at
our
least
game
one time.
summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
42 Spider. Ready.
Trying to pound it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
On the double.
Can the D deny them on second and goal?
Green 25.
Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat.
Oh, who is that? What number is that? 30? What are you doing?
A nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was
Send him to the locker room, bro.
Took the lift,
Look at that.
delivered a strike, and got the score.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles,
he had him burnt too.
It's just so demoralizing for this defense.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I should have waited a little bit longer. He would have been behind him.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Bush. He's close to the first down, but they're going to.
How you holding the ball, bro? Like a fumble.
UMass quickly back to the line. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
I need a sack right here. A sack right here would do it.
They put
I would
themselves
do it
in a
right
hole
now.
to start. It's 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bush. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to being having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Gibbs. They
Good hit,
stop
boy.
him short.
Punt that ball, bro.
Big 4th down.
You gotta punt it, bro.
Nice job by the defense.
That's right, you gotta punt it.
Just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's hooked. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body. Make
Good
the
throw,
catch
boy.
simple and let
Way to
them
get
go
hit
to work
and
like
throw
they
the
did
ball,
just there,
man.
getting that 1st.
They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Wide open downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up
I
a
could
1st
see that
down.
one for a couple more yards,
Many
man.
times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
No.
Man down on the play as the officials
QB
take a break
hurt.
to let him be checked out.
QB hurt?
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him.
Bruce ribs. Oh, get back in. Go throw that ball. Go throw that ball.
The Hokies
Go throw that ball,
looking to
boy.
convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off.
I got to take this quarterback out.
Offense makes the play,
Nope.
gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's throwing ducks, though. He can't throw deep. I know he
And
can.
the Hokies, once
No, he
backed up
can't
in the
throw.
shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score.
Yes, Sirski.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And they tacked on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
We can get another stop here, I think.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. 1st down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another 1st down.
Makes the
keep
grab
throwing that
not
ball.
wide enough for the 1st down.
That's how you
Good gain
sound.
on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
Hey, man, you're going to have to bring a lot of hats to the party to get this guy down. These big tight ends, they do not go down easy. He's able to make one guy miss, break a tackle, pick up some extra yardage.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bush. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I thought he was going to take that motherfucker back, man.
Find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Gibbs. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on
He's
first
going
and
to keep
10
it in there.
from the
I can get a
26.
pick.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bush. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top and
He caught that over?
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2
Okay,
more
we'll
plays.
take a field goal. That kind of stopped
Here
me.
comes the field goal unit.
I don't think I get ball back first, though.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in
I got
the
1
middle of the
second.
uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
I'm taking it back.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and
I'm
not
going for
much
the
time
return.
after this kickoff for an answer.
I'm going for it.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers.
Where you
They
come
make the
from?
stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it off to start the second half.
We need to stop here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The
need
UMass
to
offense
stop.
returns to the field. I imagine we'll
This
see
is
them
big
go
right
right
here.
back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages
Did he
as
hit
well
him?
because they're probably
Damn.
at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. They're going to run it. Fights off a defender. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a
We
first
got to
down.
strip him, bro.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. They're going back to the ground. This freshman makes a stop after a short gain.
Come on, D-line.
Big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And
That
I
was a
love
good
that
play right
decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught over the middle. It's Gibbs. All down, but he has enough
Come
to
on,
move
we gotta
the
get that ball
chains.
out.
Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but
We
to
gotta get
find
that
a
ball
spot
out.
that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
We gotta get that ball back, man.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Using the quick game. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
Well, a nice
I
completion
know
there,
play coming
finding the
in.
tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down
see if I'm right.
manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They just keep firing.
Ooh, way to beat up, boy.
Really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're in makeable field goal range, but on fourth down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Damn.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6.
Touchdown, Minutemen! And that one will give them the lead. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out.
Damn.
I
You
know
should
he
stay
thinks
out
he can
there.
house every
I ain't got a
return,
good
but
kick
sometimes
return
he just
to him.
has to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Them boys ain't got no speed on them. Man.
We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting
My QB throw a
knocked
duck,
back
man, he
on this
coming
drive,
out.
it's 2nd and 12.
He got one more duck in him.
Looking to fire.
Okay.
Got it in the middle. It's
That's
Silver.
right.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
And offensively, I love running these drag
That was
routes.
good, bro.
These are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Silver. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Man, he's supposed to shoot him. That's a
And the
linebacker.
Hokies
Get him.
look
Say,
to
get off
keep
me.
this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Rivero. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback
Whole
always
team getting
knows
hurt.
exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time.
You a tight end? Bro, you can't have bro.
Pushed around at the
What type of ball you coming out?
We saw in that last play.
You get one chance, bro. You been showing up this game.
The Hokies have it in
You better not drop
scoring
this
position
one.
on first and goal. They'll go to the air. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Oh, Lord
Defense
Jesus.
rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Looking to get it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown.
You know we going QB sneak.
That's the end of the period.
You know we going
UMass
QB
out
sneak.
front. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is
QB,
running out.
get
If
you
they're
one
going
now.
to cut into this deficit, let's take a look at our game stats before we move
Fuck,
on.
I just burnt the
The
timeout. I
offense
did not
wastes
mean
no
to
time
burn
getting
that
the
down.
timeout call.
Maybe I should have got them QB. Nah, hell nah. We going for something. What the hell is that? It's all good. I gotta play for it. I couldn't even find the QB name on the list, but I gotta play for him. Don't worry about it.
Down in the final period.
Don't even worry about it.
And they will go for it on 4th and goal. Let's it fly.
No, he
They
dropped it.
dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over.
Shot the
on
game,
downs.
bro.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision
Bro.
will be questioned.
His bruised hand dropped it.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass.
Oh.
They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this
That's
next
crazy,
drive, David, I
bro.
think you keep running the football, because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going over the top.
Ooh.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that
Ooh,
turnover.
I didn't even mean to dive like that,
Talk about
homie.
having to have it. We needed to force the turnover.
I tried to
We had
swat
get the
that
football
motherfucker.
back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock,
On
try
me.
to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively.
Turning it on. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there.
That was definitely
and
his
gets a first
his
down.
pick right there.
That wide receiver on
Okay.
the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really
Come
hard
on, I
because
can
you're
get
not
you one.
chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
It's complete to the right.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying to set up the screen. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Just keep giving them the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously
But put that boy money in.
a little bit more wide open.
That's a touchdown, boy.
Hokies.
Get up through
And
there.
with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Come on, dude. We need one more.
A great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground.
That's
game,
how you
being
run this,
physical
man.
at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. West Virginia dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from Tavon Austin to Stedman Bailey, I think we may have just seen the next great one emerge. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd
Oh,
and short.
snap. My Wi-Fi good. I know it ain't me.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be
Good
3rd
bruise.
down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a
You gotta stay in the game. We ain't got no
and
backup
the
for you.
QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Got a little space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibbs.
Oh, there we go.
Just held it poorly, and
There
it's
we
gone.
go. I knew I was gonna get one.
Jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Talented. Go ahead. I knew I was gonna get one.
Great
now.
job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
All I gotta do is score now. Let's get the
Coach
slot
still
moving.
thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And Virginia
Get the
Tech
slot
sends
moving.
the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little
I
bit
should
of
just
pressure
hit that
now
one.
on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays.
With the
Those
first
plays you
2B.
know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled
Oh,
trying to
snap.
deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I gotta
QBs and
throw me a
receivers
dot
on
right
3rd
here.
down. Everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
I gotta throw me a dot here. I like this play.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. This freshman
route, boy.
quarterback is
I seen that.
slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion late in this football game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Silver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the quarterback knowing where his answer was against the blitz and against man coverage, picking up that completion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Wants to keep it in the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. This time he's got his
Let's
man
go.
just across the 20 with a first.
Way to reach for that, boy.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it. With
See that? Yeah, reach for the first.
Getting it, the reward could be winning the game.
Look at that.
It was an unbelievable play.
First down.
And how
What
about
you
this
talking about?
coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They're able to keep it.
Hurry up.
He'll be stopped at
Going for touchdown right here.
the big play in the passing game. Defense in press coverage. Barrels ahead. And he is
Come on,
stopped.
don't save him.
Not
Don't
getting
save him.
close to the end zone. Line of
Don't
scrimmage
save
to the
him.
3. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense
You better catch this one.
needs to get the football
This tight end better catch this ball right now. I'm gonna be upset if you don't.
Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone.
There you go.
And he reels
There
it
you go.
in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And it
There
was
you go.
so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it out. And the return will
Offense
be
said ain't no
dragged
way,
down.
boy, he get up through that. I feel like I said I know what he's gonna do.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot
No
on
thirsty.
2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting
Well,
an
boy.
INT. The first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this
Look at that.
defense facing a 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. If they can
Hit the
move
same
that
hole.
thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
Yes, sir.
And with this touchdown, man, you got to get a little bit excited. Getting your first win of the season, first 2 weeks has
First win of the season, man.
wanted it to go, but today
We won it too, man.
Game together, offense now scoring this last touchdown. Defense go out.
Gave a 3-0 team their first L. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards.
Gonna throw this ball, but don't give me another touchdown. Gonna look real bad.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down.
Let that clock run out, man. It's over.
They move the chains.
Let that clock run out, man.
Time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Look out, he's got room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
It's a draw. Fighting off the defender. Past the first down marker and still running. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yes, sir.
UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again.
Yes, sir. That's how we do that, man. Just like that. First season win. What can I say? QB got hurt. New QB came in, took over. Like, what's that? Well, that's GG's, man. Let me see how the rest of the schedule real quick. And I'm off this motherfucker. Wait, what Alright, go to team schedule. Okay, our next one gonna be NC State. I'm gonna win all these other games right here. Understand? This is the next game right here, so until then, appreciate y'all for watching. Catch y'all in the next one.